Union Minister for Fisheries, Raj Singh says government is going to invest 50,000 crore rupees in fisheries sector, says that export of fisheries will be increased to 1 lakh crore rupees from 46,000 crores. Minister Prakash Javadekar hits out at the Congress party and says that when the country is fighting to contain COVID-19, the Congress party is playing politics on it. Recovery in coronavirus cases improves further to 41.61% in the country. Overall, 60,490 patients have been discharged after recovery. 80,722 active cases in the country, and the number of deaths due to COVID-19 is 4,167. Shramik Express trains for migrant laborers continues. The Railways has so far transported around 44 lakh people through 3,274 Shramik trains. Under the Vande Bharat mission, the stranded Indians continue to be repatriated. Preparations completed for flights from Israel and Dubai. Worldwide, the number of coronavirus cases exceeds 55 lakhs. And also, the death toll has reached 3,46,000. Brazil and Russia follow the United States in the number of infections. The WHO halts the trials of hydroxychloroquine over safety fears. The death toll in the most affected country, which is the United States, has crossed 98,000. The UK is all set to reopen thousands of shops in easing of national lockdown. Foreign visitors to Spain will no longer have to undergo a 2-week quarantine from the 1st of July. Summer heat sears in most parts of north and central India as the India Meteorological Department issues a red warning till May 28. Peak intensity is forecast for today. Namaskar and welcome to the news. I'm Mark Lynn. Let's begin with our top story. Let's look at the COVID-19 situation in the country. And the active number of COVID-19 cases in the country now stands at 80,722, of which 60,000, I beg your pardon, not of which, but 60,490 people have recovered of the total, and also 4,167 people have died. Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Gujarat and Delhi continue to be the worst affected states in the country. Now, the BJP has rejected the Congress's claim on effectiveness of the lockdown, adding that the doubling rate of the coronavirus infection has fallen to 13 days from 3 before the lockdown. The BJP leader, Union Minister Prakash Javadekar, said that the Modi government's decision to impose the lockdown was to ensure that India suffered much less than countries like the US, France and Spain. Taking a swipe at the Congress, he said that it is playing politics at a time when the country is fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. He also accused the Congress party and their leader Rahul Gandhi of indulging in divisive politics. He said that the country is fighting the coronavirus in every capacity that it can. But the Congress is boosting the morale of people by trying to create hurdles. Now, that's an unusual thing. So the Congress was critical of the government when it imposed the lockdown. And now, when the lockdown is being removed in a phased manner, it is indulging in politics of opportunism, is what he said.
देश आपदा से लड़ रहा है, कोरोना के महामारी के आपदा के सामने लड़ रहा है। कांग्रेस ऐसे समय भी राजनीति करने से बाज नहीं आ रही। मुझे आश्चर्य होता है, जब लॉकडाउन लगा तब कांग्रेस ने हाय तौबा मचाया कि लॉकडाउन क्यों लगाया, पूरे देश भर में क्यों लगाया, अर्थव्यवस्था तबाह हो जाएगी। यानी जब लगा तो भी विरोध किया, अब अगर उठ रहा है तो उसका भी विरोध करेंगे।
The Union Minister highlighted how India is being appreciated around the world for measures that it took to contain the spread of coronavirus.
दुनिया के बहुत सारे प्रमुख देशों में और चीन भी जिस तरह से नुकसान हुआ उस तुलना में भारत का नुकसान कम रहा। इसके लिए पूरी दुनिया भारत की प्रशंसा कर रही कि सही समय पर लॉकडाउन लगाया। लेकिन जिसकी पूरी दुनिया प्रशंसा करती है उसका कांग्रेस विरोध करती है। यही कांग्रेस की दोगलापन की राजनीति है।
Now, speaking of the migrant workers, he said that the government is working to ensure all workers who are stuck in different parts of the country reach their homes. Now, though the centre has provided financial aid to the workers by depositing money in their accounts, the state government that are in Congress-ruled states have not given any money to the workers.
3000 रेलवे गाड़ियों से 45 लाख मजदूर अपने अपने घर लौट गए हैं। यह बहुत बड़ा ऐतिहासिक काम है। यूपी कर्नाटक भारतीय जनता पार्टी के दोनों राज्य हैं। उन्होंने तो कैश ट्रांसफर किया, जो भी मजदूर आता है उसको भी पैसा देते हैं। कांग्रेस के किस राज्य में दे रहे? मैं इस पर तू मैं नहीं करना चाहता, क्योंकि ये राष्ट्रीय आपदा का काल है। लेकिन कुछ भी बोलेंगे और देश सुनेगा, ऐसा अब नहीं रहा है।
Well, the Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Raj Singh, released a booklet of the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sambada Yojana and announced measures and blueprints to achieve the goals of a blue economy. He said that the fisheries industry is now going to make an optimum use of technology and also to support processing and cold chains. He emphasized the use of technology and factory vessels.
एक फैक्ट्री वेसल जैसे अभी 10 से 12 दिन रह पाते हैं जब जाते हैं समुद्र में, तो जो वहां से पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट होता है 20 से 25% लॉस होता है। जब ये फैक्ट्री वेसल होगा तो वो लॉस भी कमेगा। 12 दिन के बदले 15 दिन 18 दिन तक वो, क्योंकि ये जो फैक्ट्री वेसल होगा इसमें तेल भी होगा, अन्य चीज होगा जो उनके तेल कमेंगे, तो फैक्ट्री वेसल भी एक क्लस्टर रूप में रहेगा कितने बोट पर। तो हम टेक्नोलॉजी का भी सहारा ले रहे हैं।
Raj Singh also stressed on the strategy for the use of technology to give navigation instructions to fishermen.
मछुआरों में जो रिस्क है वो रिस्क है कि जब समुद्र में जाते हैं मछली देखते देखते उन्हें पता नहीं चलता है कहाँ मछली है। ये इंफॉर्मेशन भी हम देंगे टेक्नोलॉजी से कि आप उधर नहीं इधर जाएं, मछली वहाँ मिलेगा। कभी कभी टेक्नोलॉजी इंफॉर्मेशन के अभाव में 200 माइल से बढ़ जाते हैं, जिसके कारण कभी पाकिस्तान के जेलों में, कभी लंका के जेलों में, कहीं अन्य जगह, तो हम उसके कारण उन्हें टेक्नोलॉजी भी दे रहे हैं।
The Union Minister also said that promoting cage culture will boost the fishermen by 4-fold.
केज कल्चर करेंगे समुद्र के अंदर। अभी जो केज कल्चर हमने ट्रायल में की है उसका रिपोर्ट इतना अच्छा आया है कि जो कैच फीस का एवरेज रेट 80-100 से लेके 150 रुपये तक बहुत हाई रहा तो 200 गया। ये केज में जिसको हम एक्सपोर्ट करेंगे तो क्वालिटी फीस होगा मिनिमम 300 रुपये केजी। तो हम रिस्क को भी समुद्र में कम कर रहे हैं।
Raj Singh also laid out a plan to make some regions in North India a hub for fishery export and also a plan to promote species that can be exported.
हम उत्तर भारत को भी एक एक्सपोर्ट हब बनाएंगे। उसमें पहला हम पंजाब, हरियाणा, राजस्थान, पश्चिम उत्तर प्रदेश के उन भागों को जो लगभग 2.25 लाख हेक्टेयर जमीन है जो सलाइन वाटर है, इसमें हम एक तरफ प्रॉन को बढ़ावा देंगे, दूसरे तरफ उस स्पेसीज को बढ़ावा देंगे जो स्पेसीज हम एक्सपोर्ट कर सकें। हमारा अगला टारगेट है 50,000 करोड़ इन्वेस्टमेंट का।
Well, the Union Minister also announced deep-sea vessel insurance and the appointment of Sagar Mitra in every coastal village.
पहली बार हम इंश्योरेंस भी जो डीप सी वेसल जाएगा उसका भी इंश्योरेंस कराएंगे और 3,500 गांव, लगभग 3400 गांव है समुद्र के किनारे मछुआरे का। हर गांव में एक सागर मित्र देंगे और 100 विलेज को हम मॉडल विलेज बनाएंगे।
The government's Vande Bharat mission to bring back stranded Indians from across the world is at its peak. An Air India flight repatriating Indian nationals from Israel has also taken off. Passengers are expressing gratitude to the government of India for all assistance extended during these tough times.
Thank you, Embassy, Indian Embassy and Air India for taking us back home. Thank you so much.
The second phase of Vande Bharat mission in the Gulf, bringing back stranded Indian nationals back to the country, will begin today. 8 flights will be operating from the UAE on the first day today, and over 1,300 passengers are expected to fly back to the country in these flights. Approximately 140 flights will be from the Gulf countries. These are scheduled in this phase till the 8th of June, and the maximum number of flights are scheduled from the UAE. A list of 57 flights have been declared as of now from Dubai, and another 26 flights from Abu Dhabi. So these flights will probably bring back around 23,000 stranded Indians who want to come home. The Indian Railways has operationalized 3,060 Shramik special trains till the 25th of May 2020, and this is across the country. More than 40 lakh passengers have been transported to their homes through these Shramik special trains in the last 25 days. On the 24th of May, 237 Shramik specials were run, moving 3.1 lakh passengers. The top 5 states, union territories from where these maximum number of trains originate are from Gujarat with 853 trains, Maharashtra with 550 trains, and Punjab has 333 trains, Uttar Pradesh 221 trains, Delhi 181 trains. The congestion which was witnessed on the railway network, this was on the 23rd and 24th of May, has been resolved. It had occurred because of the convergence of too many trains, the third on the rail traffic routes. This is because of they were all moving towards Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, and a late clearance of the terminals because of the health protocols that needed to be completed by the state authorities. And the matter was resolved through active consultation with the state governments, also finding a feasible route for the journey. In addition to the Shramik specials, railways are now running about 30 pairs of special trains which connect New Delhi to different parts of the country from the 12th of May onwards. This has been happening, and from the 1st of June, there will be 200 more trains on the timetable. So the Indian Railways on May 1 had started these Shramik special trains to move migrant workers and pilgrims, also tourists and students who were stranded in different parts of the country because of the lockdown. And in Moradabad, a special train carries about thousands of migrant laborers every day. And after the railway staffers, it's now the RSS workers who've started a kitchen service on the platform. About 400 RSS workers. They prepare food, they pack them and distribute them along with water to the migrant laborers arriving from these special trains. The food arrangement by the RSS will continue till the 31st of May, and that's the last day of the lockdown 4.0. So besides, the RSS also plans to increase the number of meals to 15,000. They are following the government's social distancing guidelines while distributing water and food to trains at the Moradabad railway station. Stuck due to the coronavirus pandemic, the wheels of the economy have started rolling again. The rural areas of Maharashtra, which are in the green zone, are now slowly moving towards normalcy as it opens up its industries. The Patriot Ratnapa Kumbhar Magaswargya cooperative spinning mill in Shirol Tehsil of Kolhapur district is one such factory and it's resumed work.
With the closure of industries and businesses in view of the nationwide lockdown due to the coronavirus outbreak, laborers are amongst the hardest hit. Although many of them are returning to their homes, but there are still some who haven't. Such laborers are being provided with basic essentialities of food and space to live by factory owners. Ratanappa Kumbar Magas Vargiya Cooperative Spinning Mill in Maharashtra's Kolhapur district is proving to be a boon for such workers. Around 1,000 Bhumiputras were provided with employment, and in addition to this, a large number of laborers from North India also work here. As the area was declared green zone, the spinning mill got back on track and started functioning.
My heartfelt gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the central government for resumption of factories. This move would surely help in improving production during lockdown.
As the factory had arranged for laborers ahead of the lockdown so that they do not migrate, this has resulted in smooth resumption of the mill without any hassle. As the factory is running with full capacity, several measures to curb the coronavirus are also being taken by employers. With social distancing and regular sanitization as a condition to resume factories and businesses, the spinning mill in Kolhapur is also conducting COVID-19 tests for its workers. The spinning mill in Kolhapur is operating round the clock for 24 hours in 3 shifts and is currently producing about 7 to 8 tons of yarn at full capacity. Shashi Gajwani's report from Kolhapur, DD News.
Well, thousands of students in Kerala have appeared for the SSLC exams today. The SSLC, or the Secondary School Leaving Certificate exams, they are conducted after being approved by the centre, and the schools were seen following the most important norms of social distancing. Now, children were screened before they entered the school. It was also ensured that they were sanitized, their hands were clean, and that they were made to sit at a distance from each other. Also, Kerala is that first state to hold the school exams, and they will be conducted over the next 5 days. Major Suman Gowanni of the Indian Army. She's been selected for the 2019 United Nations Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award for her role in raising awareness about the need to protect women and also children from sexual violence during conflict when she was serving as a peacekeeper in South Sudan. She will share the award with the Commander Carla Monteiro Araújo of the Brazilian Navy. Major Gowanni and the Commander Araújo will receive the award during an online ceremony which will mark International Day of UN Peacekeepers. It has on May 29. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres will preside over the ceremony. The Defence Minister, Raj Nath Singh, had a telephonic conversation with his Australian counterpart, Linda Reynolds. The two leaders discussed the responses of both countries to COVID-19 and the possible areas of mutual cooperation. Raj Nath Singh tweeted, and he said, had an excellent telephonic conversation with the Defence Minister of Australia, Miss Linda Reynolds, and we discussed the responses of both countries and also the possible areas of mutual cooperation between India and Australia against COVID-19 pandemic. India-Australia strategic partnership provides a good base for both the countries to work together in dealing with post-COVID challenges. We are committed to taking forward the initiatives of bilateral defence and security cooperation under the strategic partnership framework. The summer heat is searing in most parts of north and central India. The Meteorological Department has issued a red warning for parts of Delhi, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Vidarbha, also Telangana, and this is for the next 4 to 5 days. The country recorded its highest temperature of 47.6 degrees Celsius in the last 2 days, and this rising temperature in many parts of North India has made the Met Office issue this red alert for the next 2 days, and we said in Delhi, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Rajasthan. But according to the Met Office, the temperature can actually reach 47 degrees in the next 2 to 3 days as well. So the Met Office has issued an orange alert, which is for heat wave in the eastern Uttar Pradesh. However, the Met Office says that due to the wind blowing from the east, this temperature is going to start dropping from the 28th of May. The IMD also said that intense rainfall is likely at isolated places in Andhra Pradesh, and heavy rainfall is also likely in sub-Himalayan West Bengal, also in Sikkim during this period. Some news from the national capital, Delhi, and a fire had broken out this morning at a shoe factory in Keshavpuram. A call actually was received. This happened at 8:34 in the morning, and that fire had broken out, and 27 fire tenders rushed to the spot. They doused the flames. The fire was brought under control. It was a medium category fire, and no casualty was reported. The World Health Organization has warned countries of the world that there can be an immediate peak of COVID-19 if the lockdown period is withdrawn too soon. Mike Ryan, who heads the WHO emergency program, said in a press briefing that the countries should be working together to ensure that there should be no immediate second peak of this virus. He further added that the countries would have to put in place some comprehensive strategies to ensure a downward trajectory of the cases of COVID-19. News from the United States. The California Department of Public Health has said that businesses, churches, synagogues, mosques, they can reopen there. They can also start only with 25% occupancy capacity and also with several restrictions. These new rules will come into effect because there's been mounting pressure from the state lawsuits because these were filed by churches and also protesters wanting to go back to church. But the president too had actually stressed upon reopening of churches in America to get back, and he also wants America to get back to work. But one can understand that this all going to happen under new rules because business owners and religious leaders have to wait for approval from the county health officials before they reopen any such institutions. The global pandemic, we know, has killed nearly 100,000 people in the US alone. With that, we conclude this bulletin. Thanks for being with us. Namaskar.